This is my review of Bleach Chapter 48. We open to Jinta and Ururu fighting the Hollow some more. Ururu is obviously shooting. Jinta uses his big bat to hit one. Tessai goes up and just chops one, kills it. Makes you wonder if they're killing Hollows, does that make them move on? Because none of them are using a Zanpakuto. And the Zanpakuto is the important aspect of it. Ichigo asks Kisuke why he keeps showing up everywhere that he's at. What's stuff going on? I don't think Kisuke really answered him. He said that he's just there to help him out and that they'll deal with the Hollows. He wants Ichigo to focus on the big monster. Presumably he's doing this because Kisuke wants to see if Ichigo is powerful enough to deal with it or not. Because Kisuke would be more than enough to deal with it himself. The cover page is of people's reaction to the giant monster tearing through the sky. We get to reveal it's Minos Grande. It's an amalgamation of hollows. Hundreds of them kind of converge into one body and create this. And Rukia reveals that normally a task force would be sent to fight the Minos, not just a single Shinigami. The hollows fly toward the Minos Grande, and it sticks out its tongue and stabs through all of them, and then it pulls them up into its mouth and bites them and eats them to get more powerful. Uryu is shocked to see it eating other hollows, wonders how they're going to fight it. Ichigo resolves to just cut at it until it falls down and dies. And he starts running toward it, and Rukia sees Ichigo, and she runs to try to stop him, but then Kisuke jumps right in front of her and uses Aikido to restrain her. And wants to watch Ichigo fight the Minos, just to see what he can do. The Minos tears through the sky some more. Now it's tore all the way to the ground, and it steps through, and as it steps on the ground, Ichigo slashes into its leg, but he can barely get into it, and then it kicks him, and he flies all the way back to Uryu, who's readying his bow. Uryu realizes he doesn't have the power to face the Minos Grande, so he tries to help Ichigo up, and he wants to come up with a new plan, but he accidentally starts touching Ichigo's sword, and then his bow becomes massive. And then that's the end of the chapter, and the little corner thing is Ururu keeps shooting at the hollows, and they're all dead, and Jinta tells her that she can stop shooting, but she just keeps shooting. I can't say it's an action-heavy chapter. There's a piece of action. Well, there's a couple pieces of action. There's action at the beginning, then there's Ichigo kind of the Minos. It's more so just a chapter to set up how intimidating the Minos Grande is. For what little that'll be worth, in the future. I don't want to get into spoilery stuff, but there's a lot of stuff I like to say about Kisuke and Tessai. I don't know. It's just it's a good way to set up the hurdle that Ichigo has to get over. The Minos Grande.